Hi, me again, and welcome back. So this is the last part of the shield tutorial. We created all three shields. Now we're going to create some stuff in Photoshop, then apply to the shields, and then do the render. So before, I will check if I have a camera here. Yes, I have. Before I do anything else, I will do just a clay render of this. So some kind of VIP render. So it's actually nice to show to the people your progress and stuff like that. So because this, I will always try to do VIP render also in the tutorials. Okay, so we'll just put some standard material. Now change it to composite. I will keep the old one and put here again a standard. I will change this to black and check your wire. Can apply the background. Now I apply it here. Can turn on the edges, and I will put here a large number of edges because I want to see the edges on the render now and also on the final render. So just like this. Very simple. Now I will change this again from standard to standard. I will not change anything actually. I will just change the color to slightly gray, not absolutely white. And I'll apply everything to the shields. Now I will put here a light, standard light called skylight. Drag it up. I will change the render setup to MentalRay because I think I have so far, yeah, default render. Okay, I will go here. I can change this to 4 to 16. Put a little bit up this one, and we can hit render and wait for a while until the render will be finished. So this is a very basic render. It just shows us the models in some lights and shadows, and like this you can show everyone your progress. It's very fast. The rendering is very fast, and if you apply the same material like on the floor, you can see all the edges, and like this is the best to show someone something if you have some problems and you want some advice. Okay, I think some shields are floating a little bit, so probably I will change also this. Yeah, I think. Okay, I will do one more. Right after I will change that. Okay, to see everything right, I will put here again some material. And I will slightly, no, it's not. Yeah, but it have to be in some angle. So first of all, I will affect the pivot to the center. Now we can change this to local. And we'll just try to rotate it until, I don't know, maybe like this. Okay. So this should be fine, and I will also rotate a little bit this one. Maybe a little bit more than that one before. And also we need to fix this. Okay, just slightly rotate and we will go up. Okay, the camera. Okay, now probably it will look it will be looking a little bit better, so I will apply again this one and do again quick render. So after the render, we'll jump to Photoshop. I downloaded some textures from the net, which we'll edit a little bit, because on this shield we need some details, and also here was a lion, I think, and he was alliance with the chess figure, I think. But I will do on both, like chest figure here and also here. So we'll realize this with a bump map. The materials we'll use, which we have in our material library, which I hope you like, and we will see next. So we will not do a z-depth map for this because it's useless. Okay, oops, no, I will just copy this. Copy image. Now let's go to Photoshop. Yeah, here's the lion. Control V, and it's here. Okay, here is the shield, the most complicated I will think, and actually I think I'm missing here something. Yeah, I do. There's something here, I forgot on that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine also without that. Okay, let's go to Photoshop. I will open the images which I don't want it. So here's some chain, chest, and lion. So we'll crop this a little bit. Okay, here. Okay, maybe a little bit more to this joint, and also here. Okay, this is the first step. And now the lion is fine because it's just yellow and everything is in transparent background. So I will just hit Ctrl-Shift-U to desaturate this one. And let's say lion will be white and the background will be black. I'll make it this black. Select this one and with levels make it, oops, my bad, we'll make it much more brighter than it was before. I don't know if this will be necessary enough for us. I hope it will. Anyway, we'll see. It's a nice texture, I think. Okay, you see, it's very quickly and it's done. Like you can save it like JPEG, Leon JPEG, bump, quality full, of course. Okay, we can turn this off. Now the chest figure. We have here, I want to use this one and this one for that. So I found this image on the net and I need to cut the chest figures out. Now for the cutting there are more options. Just check this one, okay. Nothing. You can use the pen tool or the lasso tool, it's up to you. Usually the pen tool is the best for anything you want to cut out. Okay, so let's quickly cut out the chest figure here. So okay, change this to this. Okay, so once more. So with the pen tool, you actually just put points. First of all, we put points in some areas which are round. And after with adjusting, you achieve the smooth result. It's actually the same like when you spline model something in Max. So right now I'm making just some rough pointing, and in a minute I will change this to okay. So change this to convert point tool, and let's see. If you hold Control, you can move with the point. First of all, I will start here, so I will just drag it. We'll hope that the model is some kind of symmetric, and because the background is also black and white, we can do it like rough. If you have a tablet, it's a big advantage for you. Tablet might work, I think I already told that before. I don't know where, some tutorial, and really with the tablet the work is much more faster, speeding up your workflow. very nicely. So now we're just cutting out the chest figure in the image. If it will be on some different background, it will be easier to cut out. We could use some tricks, which we can in Photoshop. I'll put here one more point. But because the background is almost the same, like the figure, we cannot. Now for this I was checking the channels. Now if you have some objects, or one or two, it doesn't matter, on some background which is different, like the color of your object, you can use one trick, which not much people know. It's not like color range or something like that. It's not working so well, but it's about selecting the right channel on which is the most difference between the object and the background. Now after that you will use calculation, which is here with multiply, and after just with the brush you will adjust the white and black points, and you can make a mask or cut out an object within minutes with this, even that it's like difficult. And the best of that is that you can save your shadows. I mean, to cut out shadows is very hard. You can simulate it with the blending options here, but really by using the channels method, it's cool. I mean, you have natural shadows on your picture, and it's really nice. Okay, so let's go here and make a selection. I'll just hit Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Now first figure is out, now the horse. The same technique. And after we can check it a little bit more deeper, maybe fix some things using the mask or just some brush. Okay, so this horse is very funny because he's laughing, I think, or just showing us the teeth. Okay, very quickly I will just again put the points roughly on the model. A few more. Now I was thinking if to make this and record this, because there's nothing hard about that, but I decided why not, like when I do tutorials. So let's do everything from A to Z. Okay, so again, now Photoshop is a very good weapon in everything. If it's 3D or 2D, all artworks can be better with this software. You can use also some free one and GIMP, but because I never used GIMP more than 4 or 5 minutes, I really have no experience in that. I would like to use it, of course, because Photoshop is paid. You can, of course, check the trial version of that, but it's not the same. I mean, you have just 30 days, yeah, and after, bye-bye. So because I have a lot of experience in Photoshop, I'm using that one. Maybe I will have some free time and learn something in GIMP and we can jump there, but I believe the technique and everything is the same. Actually, I don't know if GIMP has this kind of pen tool. So like that. The situation is like that. Okay, so I'm just dragging it like it was Bezier in Max by using spline modeling. Actually, I'm making some kind of vector here. Which is something new in Photoshop. It wasn't there all the time. Some people drawing the lines, curving them immediately when they put there the points. I don't know. I never do it like that. Because every time when I was trying that, I anyway made some mistakes and I had to like fix them manually. Okay, one point here. Drag this up. Okay, a few more. Few more, and we are done with the cutting out job. Now it will be not perfect. Here are a lot of details which you can cut out, but we'll not do that. You can do that. You can spend more time by that. You can find better images. You can find some brushes to Photoshop. It should be a huge advantage for you. I saw, by the way, some, but they were paid again. So it's useless to show you, okay, I have this brush or I have this plugin for a lot of money and you don't have it, but blah blah blah. Because I don't like someone do like free tutorials and then use V-Ray, like, okay, V-Ray costs a lot of money. And I don't think it's so cool because you can do the same stuff here in MentalRay without the need to use V-Rays. Okay, turn this off. It's not so bad. It could be better, of course, but it's not so bad. Now, I will jump here to my shield, check this tool, and make a rough selection around the inside of this shape. Okay, I'll do a new one. I'll make this black. Okay, I will do this black. Maybe I should do that white, but no. No, sorry for that. No, I should drink more, I think. Coughing a lot. Okay, this I will do white. And the same here. So I'm just making like a mask on which we will apply the wire, which I saved somewhere from that, and after also the chess figures, because I could do that like selecting or making the maps for each of the segments, the shield, but I think to make it just once will save my time after it makes. But I need a shape. If I was doing it right, I will match the shape of the shield also with this mask. Okay. Now the last thing I think is that I will do it a little bit bigger. Okay, this is for this the pen tool is very good, but it doesn't matter for me now because anyway the environment around will be black. Okay, I will make this black. I will crop this. Try to make the crop. Yep. Because I don't need the rest of the image. That was the crop tool now. And here I will use a soft brush. Much smaller. Okay, I think first of all I will rotate this a little bit together with this tool to make it straight. To try to make okay, now it's good. Okay, now the brush and I will make the dots or the balls which should be there. And I really hope I will match my model with this. It would be cool. Okay, this is the first stage. Now I can turn this off. I have this one here. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Now I can make a back layer which will be absolutely black, like this. Now I will select my wire, Ctrl C. I'm not making any adjustments to layers like naming or making putting them in groups. I don't have the mood for that. Now I need to get rid of the white points now. We can use this one here for that. So first of all I will make it smaller because it's too big. Okay, I will make it like this. This is fine. Okay, now the white color. Again, I will not use selection by color range because it will not work. Just select also the things inside. But just make some clicks. A lot of clicks. So just by holding Shift, you put a new and a new selection. Don't have to be perfect. Okay, I think I will end here. So I guess I hit the delete. No. Why? Okay, this is good. Okay, now it's good. I'll delete the rest. Keep just the half. Go here to the levels. Make it so far more darker. We'll invert that later. Copy this. Cool. Ctrl E to merge down. And now I will do few copies. Again, Ctrl E. Ctrl E. And still just copying. Okay, this will be anyway too much. Okay. So far it looks very ugly. But it will not look so at the end, I hope. Okay, what I did? Move. Why? Okay, so again, Ctrl E. So we have one layer here. We'll place it like this one. Now hold down Ctrl. We'll just make it like this. Enter. Now I'll select this one. Selection inverse. And delete the rest. So we'll have just my grid here. Now I can turn this off and invert the colors here. Okay. And now my chess figures. So first let's go with the horse. Just select it's big. We'll scale it down. There should be a lion, but I like the horse more. This is too big. It will not fit down. Okay, like this is good. Here I need to invert again the colors. I will just copy it, move it here. So I'm really surprised how the end result will look. No, I wasn't. I should try, really. Sometimes I should try some stuff before I do them, but it's more adrenaline like this. I know nobody is watching me, so if I do just some mistakes, I can easily make the tutorial again. Nobody will notice, but it's not the same. Okay, so something like this. You can play with this a bit more if you want. It's up to you. Save this like here are the maps. You can call it shield 2, shield map, bump. Okay, full resolution. I will keep that. I'll delete this one. Also this one. Let's go back to max. Okay, first of all, we'll start with the shields which are easy. So this one. Now here, okay, let's open the reference. I don't remember. Can look at it here. Okay. Okay, so I will divide this model in few parts. Now, great that I have selected the middle part. I'll just deselect this and I'll put here some material ID. Hope. No, one more grow like this. Let's make this one. Now this is one. I will do selection inverse, so edit, selection invert, and I need to shrink the selection. One more grow. I will make this 2. Turn this off for a while. Deselect this. I will select the element. Select all the elements which we put there and attached before. This will be the 3. And now I will select, let's say this one, this edge, loop it, control edge, and grow, and this will be the 4. Okay, so I think first we will just make the adjustments. Okay, this I remember better, I guess. So this one here should be different color like that before. The rest. So I will select again this one. Oops, not so. Maybe this one. Very strange. Shrink. Yep. Control poly. Go. So this all. Oh damn! Too many polys. I'm going like the hell. Jive also I don't think it's texturing problems, but cause that I applied subdivision before. Okay, this will be the one. Now edit, selection, inverse. Deselect all elements. Which we don't want to texture with this. Make this the second. Okay, and now we'll select the rest. Okay, here will not go any bump map or stuff. He will just go texture. Okay, few more. This. Now this is the 3. Okay, the last one. I don't remember this one absolutely. Even that we was doing this before. Oh. Okay. I will turn this off. Open it again. Okay, I will change a little bit the texture here, I think. But anyway, this is gold, this will be a different color. Okay. It's gold, a different color. So we can try to make it on the top view. Selecting this one. Now backfacing, we'll just draw a selection. Now the selection is not symmetric, but okay, we'll start with this and here it go until we'll go desired position. Okay, we need to deselect something manually, I guess. Or no, I don't think we have more or less and other options. Okay, this wasn't maybe the smartest idea how to do this, but I really don't know. Maybe we could detach that. We'll have like different objects. Texturing will be very easy. The problem is that there's stuff inside. There will be not. We'll have. Oops. No. It's okay. Also, this bending. Without the bending, much easier to select. Okay, again, some like boring stuff, but this is the way, because I will use UV mapping for this, because I don't have textures. We'll have materials. I actually don't like when people use too much made textures. I like it in just some way. So we have this one. Edit, select, invert. This will be the second. Now we'll select some middle edge here. Loop, Ctrl Poly. Grab the selection. Let's say until there. Make it free. Now we'll select the element and select all elements. And this will be the fourth ID, and we are done with this. I think the rest will be very easy. Now I'm really looking forward to see the result. On the last bolt nobody will see, so I will skip that. Okay, so camera, let's press M, we can turn off the edges, and we need 3 materials. Now I already don't remember which should be which, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we'll take from the library metal. Oh, silver gold. Should be one. Here it is. Take this one and this one. We'll use Arcane Design for that. Now we'll select here a multi-subobject. We can keep old. Let's go just with 4, I don't think we have 5 anywhere. And now we'll start with this one. So this should be first. Copy. We'll copy, we will not use anything else. Okay, this is not the one. This should be, yeah, no, doesn't matter. This is fine. So this is good. I'll change the color. Can we change the color? No, we can't. So let's copy this one here. This is this. Okay. Now let's put this one here. And again this one. Copy, copy. And the first one should have the bump mask. Okay, I think I will put the bump here. Line bump. Texture to max. And now make just this. And it's very strange because we need to use UV map on that. So let's go to UV map box, and it will not change because I forgot to select my poly here. So let's try to find poly select. Poly select. Select the first one, and this we will apply UV map. And we'll turn that off. On, I mean, sorry. And now we'll make the map a little bit smaller. Oh, wrong direction. Maybe I could leave a little bit space around. Okay, anyway, we can edit this. Let's open again the land map. Yeah, it's too tight. We'll go to image, canvas size, in relative, make it about 50 pixels bigger. No, this is less. So 100. Yeah, this should be better. We'll put a map under it. Unlock the layer. Put this one here. Ah, horrible. Delete this one. And I hope this should be enough. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see, and we can edit if something. Let's press OK. Let's go to my max. Yeah, this is better, but it's still too big. But why not? It will be a big line there. So this is done. Actually, this was easy. Too easy. Now let's go to this one. Again, from standard to composite. Composite. No, from standard to multi-subobject. You can keep the one. We'll place it here, and remember, right? The first one should be this. Then probably should go this, and the last is this. Okay. Right, quickly, like that, and the last one. Why is this black? Oh, I don't know. I will even don't think about why. Hope nothing changed to something bad. My materials. So the first one is this one. This will be the hardest part. Copy this. Now I will try to apply this, which is right. and again this one, and again this one. Now I don't know if the map will fit. I really hope. So let's put here the map, shield map, drag it away. Very strange. And here we'll change the map to this. Okay. Should I know where's the problem? There is some maps there. And now we'll see. We'll see the magic UV map. And I've forgotten something again. I want to apply the UV map everywhere. So I just want to go to poly select again. Okay, I'll select the first, which is inside UV map, and I will turn off the maps, different maps. Okay, it's not on the place. So I'll try to move it into the right position, probably from here, or we select some. Yeah, actually this is right. Cool. Now I have to tell I'm good. Sorry. Okay, let's go up and we'll turn off the maps everywhere else, because it will cause problems for us. Then this one, we don't need them. They are just bump maps. I hope there are no other. Yeah, there are other maps. I don't know. We'll see if there will be any troubles with that. Or I will keep that. No, I don't know about this map, so I will not for sure keep the bump maps which was there. We'll turn them off. And on the rest we'll see. We'll see it after our test render in a few moments. Anyway, I can still change the maps, but I don't want to change the maps too much. I hope somehow we will fit them. So this one is good. The right bump map, but the rest have some wrong one. There is some map. I don't remember which one. Yeah, I know. It was from the coin tutorial, I think. Yeah, it was fun. Okay, the last one. The last bump map. Okay. I will do here one more material. I will search for MentalRay, because I want to do Ambient Occlusion map. And hit here 0. Okay, this is done. Now let's go to perspective. We'll apply the lights. Apply the lights. So we'll use photometric lights, 3 lights. We will hit yes on this dialog. And one light will go from this direction somewhere. Place it like this. We'll change it to diffuse, ray trace shadows, and rectangle. Now we'll make the rectangle bigger because we have big models. Now I will drop the intensity down, and also now I will keep the light warm. We'll see how it will be looking like that. I will rotate that. I will move it up. Also rotate in this direction. Oops. Not from local, but from view. Okay, let's see, maybe a little bit away, hold on shift, copy this light, rotate this by 180 degrees, and let's go to the parameters. We'll turn off shadows, we'll make it lower and also smaller. Now, camera. To render setup, I will pull down everything, like the settings and stuff like that. And okay, to 50, because we are going to adjust the exposure. We don't need any high settings so far. So I'll just go to exposure control, and I forgot almost. Let's put here the HDR map. I will use again like before the kitchen probe. Now just place it there, press for the editor and instance. Change this not to bitmap but to spherical environment. Okay, okay, let's try. Oops. Max in the line, it looks good. Okay, let's maybe 1.75. Okay, don't look so bad. Okay, everything looks fine actually. I'm surprised a little bit. So, I will do the render. I will come to you after the render, because I don't want it to look how I'm rendering, of course. And if there will be something and I will change it, I will explain later. So I will just heat this a little bit up and heat render. So, see you in a minute, or a second for you, a few minutes for me. So, in a while. So hi and welcome back. So the render is almost finished, but I decided to start to record before the render is finished because I want to tell something now. What I changed was a little bit the light. I wasn't changing the intensity, but the I changed a little bit the intensity, but not much. It wasn't the main issue, but I was changing the temperature of the light. I make it a little bit colder. And I changed a little bit the exposure control, but really like 0.2 or something like that. I got down. And now until the render is finished, let's make some conclusion about this. So we make 3 shields. We used similar techniques on all, and also I was attaching object, applying subdivision, and after converting to editable-poly. Like this, I lost the opportunity to turn off the subdivision, but I did this because if I will attach the object and after apply subdivision, it will also apply on the attached object. This will mean for us that it will be not only shield which will be subdivided, but also the spheres like the bolts. And the bolts will take a lot of polys. The model will be like 2 times more polys like it should have. Now it wasn't like I don't think it's good to make it like this. Of course there is some like backdoor how you can do that. I wasn't doing it like that, but anyway, you can try to make it a different way and stuff like that. After we did the textures in Photoshop, like this line, we just only putting it here. It's looking very nicely there. Also this one, we was making this from scratch and very quickly, and on the few minutes we was doing this, it's looking nicely. Of course here we could do more accurate texture with everything, and it should be looking of course better, but as you can see pad texture is looking here good. Now this was what I was trying to attend and show you. But now, of course, here are some stuff with which should be changed, or could be changed, but you can do it also in Photoshop, not only like through the mask, but also like editing some stuff there. So anyway, I will copy the final about this one. I'll also change a little bit the angle, as you can see, just to show the shields a little bit more. And now we'll do ambient and occlusion map. So this is very easy. I already before did the material, so we just go try and set up. Okay, this will take some while. Okay, here we go. Now we'll enable material override. Let's press M and just apply texture here, instance. Okay, now let's go to exposure control, and we'll do the preview. It should be like absolutely different, and we'll make some render like this. It should be fine. Okay, so as you can see, to make a shield is very easy.